What's your name, bro?
My name's Matthew.
Matthew. Where you from, bro?
I'm from the Northeast, from Mayfair, actually.
From Mayfair.
Yeah.
How you get down these parts?
It's been a long journey.
It's been a long journey. Can you tell us a little bit about the journey?
It's rough, bro. It's rough out here. It don't start like this, you know what I mean? It starts like everything, everybody's having fun, you know what I mean? Actually, I started with perks. Like a lot of people, I tell these kids, they start eating perks. Like everybody started with perks. I don't think anybody that shoots dope doesn't start with perks, you know what I mean? Everybody's having fun, eating perks, and before you know it, money gets tough, you know what I mean? And it's easier to, I can get a $5 bag, or I can spend $200, $300 every couple of days on perks, or I could spend $20 on dope, you know what I mean? And
right.
Nobody ever thinks like I'm gonna be a homeless drug addict, you know what I mean? Living on the streets, like before you know it, you just caught up, you know what I mean? Can't stay out of jail. Rehab don't work. It's like I just don't know, you know what I mean? Get to the point where going to rehab is harder than staying out here, which normal people think is crazy, but you know, you can adapt to anything, and you get to a point where it's easier to do this than that, you know what I mean? And I go to rehab and get my family back, and then one day I fuck up, and my family thinks like, oh, we was waiting for it, like, oh, we knew it was going to happen. It was like, it ain't really like that, you know what I mean? And that kind of stuff starts to deter you from even going to rehab, where it's just like, I would almost rather live this existence than that, you know what I mean? And that's pretty miserable, because this is miserable. Look, I'm out here in the rain.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Carrying everything I own around in the back.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Trying to ask other people for shit so I don't have to steal to get money.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean? And like, that's not the way I was brought up. That's not the person that I am, but that's what this creates. You know what I mean? And I don't know. It's like I think a lot of people think that it's a party out here. I think my family thinks like I'm out here having a party. Like oh, well, one day he'll grow up. Like it ain't like that. There's a lot of pain out here. Like
a lot.
We're just spinning our wheels. You know what I'm saying? Out here, like like I said, if you look around, you just see people don't know what else to do. You know what I'm saying? Society got us in a chokehold where it's like we don't know what else to do. People think just stop getting high, but it's like, I don't know, man. I wish it was that easy.
Right. So what would you say, like, if your family seen this, what would you say to your family? What would you want to say to them?
I would say that I need support. That it ain't about money or stuff, or like I don't need you to pay for nothing for me. I don't need, because that's over the years that's what it's become. You know what I'm saying? Me calling for help financially. But in reality, and not just my family, but everybody's family, like we need people to pat us on the back and pick us up and say that like we're gonna get it this time.
Not just kick them when they down type.
Not just like, oh damn, well, when you get it right, come back.
Gotcha.
You know, this like a societal problem. Like as much as it's our issue as the drug addict, there's another issue that's as a whole, like we need support, not just to be like from everybody to be kicked. Like, you know what I mean? I can't even get on the L without motherfuckers giving me like a dirty look. You know what I'm saying? And it turns into like that goes to your heart. You know what I'm saying? Gotcha. It's like I can't even walk through my own city, or like, you know what I mean? It's not like I'm not a bad dude.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? But like you get to this feeling where like you feel like a piece of shit because everybody calls you a piece of shit. Everybody acts like you're a piece of shit. You're gonna feel like a piece of shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So like that turns into a cycle where, of course, I use, because that's what I feel like I need to do. That's where I get my release. Where like it's like everybody needs that thing at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, I don't know, maybe it's hard to say. I can't equate that to a glass of wine or a beer for somebody. Like shooting dope is not the same as drinking a beer at the end of the day. But psychologically, like they're almost the same thing.
It's all drugs.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's all just a release. We're looking for something to get us away from this world. We have stresses and we have things that we do, and that's how we get away. I don't know. Maybe I'm going too far.
Nah, man, I feel you. So what do you think like the mayor can do to help the situation down here?
Man, that's tough. That's tough because it's like, I don't know if you said the mayor, like, I don't know that the mayor, I feel like it's like layers deeper than that. Like, it's like more so like our families, like,
Gotcha.
it's hard to say, like, because like I don't give a fuck about the narrative, for real. Like it's
Gotcha.
kind of like for real, like you know what I'm saying. I don't
Gotcha.
care what. It's almost like you know what I mean, making laws for gun violence, but like the guys that are carrying the guns don't care about the laws, so it don't make sense. Like the reality is like we need to care more about each other as people, like on that level. You know what I'm saying? It's like society needs to come together and pick us up. You know what I'm saying? And not